Biggest and busiest fantasy factory in the world. So let's go. Universal got its start in 1912 when visionary Carl Laemmle brought his movie company west and opened Universal Pictures. On March 15, 1915, Mr. Laemmle invited the public, that's you guys, to visit his studio, and the Universal Studio Tour was born. You see, Mr. Laemmle believed that movies should make people laugh, or cry, or sit on the edge of their seats. And for the last century, Universal has been doing just that. I'll be back to check up on you guys a little later. I gotta go get a tanning bed because I'm so pale. In the meantime, I'm gonna turn things back over to you guys. I want you to have a great time. Let's go.
Alright, Whoopi, thank you so much. Welcome, folks, to the Universal Front Lot, where we house our 35 sound on. We start filming inside of the stage. Our sound stages are what we call closed sets, meaning when the cast, crew, and invited guests are actually allowed inside of them. But the next time you're at Universal, check out our VIP experience. We're going to get a chance to become one of those invited guests and maybe walk around sets used for filming on a regular basis. Alright, moving on to our oldest sound stage. Right here, stage number 28. It was originally built in the 1920s. During the 20s, it housed the elaborate soap opera. We actually don't even have a sound stage 13 on the lot, but we did film scenes for Apollo 13 to your left in stage 27. That's where Mission Control for Apollo 13 was built. Other productions used that stage, including Jurassic Park, where the dinosaurs sneezed on the kids in the treetops, Evan Almighty for interior arc scenes, and a new Will Ferrell movie called Land of the Lost coming out this June. It's based off the television series by the same name. Speaking of TV, Nancy and Billy.
Now it's time to move from the big screen to the small screen.
Aside from making memorable movies, NBC Universal has a long history of producing hit TV shows, many of which filmed right here on the Universal lot.
Tony Danza and Sabrina, the Teenage Witch. And now here's Whoopi to tell you a little bit more about these little bungalows off to your left-hand side.
Okay, I'm back. So, did I miss anything? Did you guys see anybody famous? Well, if not, it could be because they're all inside those big sound stages or in these bungalows, which are kind of like cute little houses for writers and producers and directors making their movies or working deals with the studio. Which gives me an idea.
Excuse me. Attention, producers and directors, I have a great pitch for you. Fewer movies with giant monkeys, more movies with me. Fewer movies with the giant monkeys, more movies with me.
Good luck, Whoopi. I hope they do. How would you feel about a giant Mr. Potato Head, Whoopi? That's what we have here to the left to signify our deal with Hasbro to create some movies based off their board games. Also up to your left, Bungalow 5195 is our most famous bungalow, belonged to Mr. Alfred Hitchcock. Directed such films as The Birds, Psycho, Rear Window, Vertigo. Some pretty creepy stuff, like Heroes in the Office, as well as Couples Retreat, and a new movie by Sam Raimi called Drag Me to Hell have also all filmed on our front lot inside our sound stages. We have a pretty busy lot here, and we're about to leave the front lot though and head to the back lot, where the world is literally just around the corner. It's where we have our large exterior sets. And now, you're going to be hopefully recognizing some of these sets. We use these sets over and over and over again, but we dress them up with the help of the art director, so hopefully you don't notice that we're actually using the same sets. Here are some examples of Universal's award-winning art direction. Area that unfortunately was destroyed by a fire last June. They're working right now on our Brownstone Street, where Bruce Almighty and Grey's Anatomy had filmed before. Right on the other side of our Brownstone Street is our Courthouse Square area, where our Back to the Future movies filmed, and where Ghost Whisperer with Jennifer Love Hewitt actually currently filmed. Now, our Metro sets that we lost before we lost them, things like The Changeling, Transformers, Spider-Man 2, Newsies, 24, CSI, had all filmed out there. Now, we have some spectacular sets here on our back lot, including this bridge off to your right. It was built back in 1917, and it was being prepped right now, actually. They're going to be shooting
Isn't that destroyed?
Monday.
What? Isn't that destroyed?
We have my favorite car here, Stormin' Norman from the Little Rascals. We also have Magnum PI's car. Keep in mind it's a Ferrari shell with a Volkswagen engine. We We have one of over a dozen DeLoreans using Back to the Future movies. Now, not all DeLoreans are full-size models like the one we have. Some are just the driver's side, and some are just the passenger side to make it easier for filming purposes. Some of the DeLoreans were actually made out of wood because the DeLorean had to fly, so they needed to make it out of a more lightweight material. That was also the case with the mule from Serenity. It needed to fly, and with the help of motion-controlled technology.
Fast and the Furious.
Those are the scientists told me to do.
Yeah, he told me last year.
Really?
Yeah.
Now, combining CGI, computer-generated imagery, and motion-controlled technology that I just showed you allows our filmmakers to bring these nearly impossible scenarios to life on the big screen. That's exactly what we do here in Special Effects Stage 55. Welcome, everyone. Now, the Special Effects team has been hard at work prepping our Fast and the Furious picture cars for today's test run and dressing the set up Tokyo style for your enjoyment. In just a moment, you'll hear our friend Thomas call it clear on the set and our test run.
Clear on the set.
Here we go.
Still roll more. Take a big.
Let's see the bullet hits. And go. Smoke. Go. Fire. Go. Okay, we're clear for a full run through. All systems checked. This one's for real, guys, so watch out. And action.
Well done, boys. Well done. Everyone, say hello to Carnage and Karma. Boys, take a bow for us, won't you? Thanks, fellas. You guys have any of the movies you want to show us? Don't be shy. And Car 2, I see you guys wanting to dance. Okay, go dance. Catch your song.
It's like a pain.
I know, yeah.
Only the frame.
Yeah, they need to save. They need something lightweight. I'll stay here when get your bag. Are you gonna stay here?
No.
I'm gonna stay here.
Alright, let's give it up one more time for Carnage and Karma. Well done, boys. Well done.
Unless there's somebody on that side.
Now, motion control technology like Carnage and Karma can take precise direction, repeat performances, and rehearse all day long, all without ever questioning their motivation. Get it? Welcome to Jurassic Park. These props, vehicles, and set pieces you'll see to your left and right were seen in at least one of the 3 Jurassic Park films that have been made so far. You're going to see off to your left-hand side our mobile lab that actually hung off a cliff in the Lost World.
I'll stay here.
And when I say it hung off a cliff, I mean it actually hung off one of our parking structures on the lot that we made look like a cliff. Also, notice the edges of it, especially around the wheels and around the back end here, they're starting to peel. That's not rust. That's because the mobile lab is completely made out of wood. This... Oh! We're under attack! Cover your eyes! Cover your eyes! We're under attack! They're gonna get you! They got me. They got me. Tour guide down. Tour guide down. I need a new tour guide. Some of you are smiling about that. I'm just kidding. Folks, I'm sorry. I was told they were extinct. It just goes to show extinctions are only temporary in Hollywood. There's talks right now of a Jurassic Park 4 in the works. So you just never know. Now, weather plays an integral role in those Jurassic Park films. And here in sunny Southern California, where it's pretty much sunny every day out of the year, I don't mean to rub it in, but it's true. It can be a little difficult sometimes for our productions to create certain weather effects. So our movie makers have to start to rely on a combination of